Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. Today I'm going to continue working on getting to utility tech science cards, or utility tech cards, whatever we're calling them. Between the last episode and now, I did have an issue with power. I ran out. My accumulator charge was dropping. It almost got to zero. I was consuming more than I could produce. So I doubled the power production over here using the gas power. And essentially I just added double of everything that I had here. Twice as many gas power stations, twice as many fuel refineries making the biomethanol. I added more oxygen producers. And I added more air purifiers. So I've got now 8 air purifiers over there, keeping the air clean, at least as much as we can. The air down here where the mine is actually cleaner than it was before we moved in. So we still need to get air purifiers all around the base, but for that we need logistics system so that we can have requester chests, and that's why we're trying to get utility tech cards done as soon as possible. So my current power plant, I made myself a reminder, we can make 144 megawatts with it. I had to do that because with the accumulators, it shows my peak power production, I think, including the output of the accumulators. I don't really want that. I would rather that my production just shows what I can make with the power, with the generators, not with the accumulators. But this shows the whole thing. So the accumulators can put out 600 kilowatts maximum each. And if each one can hold 40 megajoules, let's see, 40 divided by 0.6. All right, so that means my accumulators can last for 66 and 2/3 seconds. So a little over a minute from full charge until they're completely depleted, if I were to try to pull 357 megawatts out of the system. But that's not going to happen. In any case, I did get the power expanded, and hopefully I won't need any more until I have nuclear power available. Okay. So for the tech cards, I've got the rare metals and I've got the blue circuits. So we need to make the rocket fuel and low density structures. So let's work on those. Rocket fuel is over there. Let's do rocket fuel. Okay, so for the rocket fuel, I'm going to need 22, let's say 24 fuel refineries. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, and then I'm out of iron. Let's go grab some iron plate and some gears. I think I'm still hoarding gears. Yep. And we'll get some iron plates as well. Okay, so that's 21, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then I need 4 chemical plants. I need 6 electrolysis and 5 condensers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for the electrolysis, I need some glass. Oh, that was steel. Silly me. Okay, I've got some glass over here. How many was it? 6. Okay, that should do it. So I'll teleport over there. Let's clean this up. Okay. So for the rocket fuel, the only thing that I need to bring in is iron plate, and everything else I'll be, well, and water. And everything else, oh, and stone. Sorry. Yeah, I'll need stone, iron and stone. Okay, iron plate and stone. And I'll give them 5 drones each. Okay. So the first stage of the process here is getting the hydrogen and the chlorine and the oxygen. Okay, so the oxygen is very simple to set up, so let's do that first. And I can do that over here on this edge of the square here. Let's see, I'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Okay, and then I'll put that into a storage tank at some point as well. Okay, and then, okay, for the sand, I'm going to get that from crushing stone, so I'm going to need 3 crushers. And I have them already. Wonderful. Okay, so let's leave a little bit of room, and then I'll go 1, 2, 3. And that's going to use 450 stone per minute, divided by 60 is what? 7.5 per second. Okay, yeah, so a single yellow belt will be just fine. We'll throw in some inserters. Actually, you know what? Let's do it this way instead. I'd rather have the input come in the backside and then put the output on the other side. Okay. And then the sand is going to be 1.1K. But that, I think, maybe I can insert that directly. I need 6. Yeah, let's pick this up. I think I can probably arrange this so that we insert directly. Do I need 7 electrolysis plants? No, I need 6. Okay, so 2 each. It's going to be hard to do 2 each precisely. I know what I can do. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can space out the crushers. And we want the one that gives us chlorine and hydrogen. Okay, so I'm going to want some more space there anyway. Okay. So we'll have water here. Oh no, that's fine. I want to get rid of that one. And that way we can do that. There. Okay. And then we have the hydrogen, and we have the chlorine. Why is my construction drone stuck there? Actually, let's turn off the construction drones now. At least for a while. I've got more bots now. Okay, from where shall we get the water? Because I think this is going to consume a lot of water. Let's see. $4.5K per minute. That's like 5 drones per minute if I bring the water by drone. The closest water source otherwise appears to be over here. Well, let's try it with the drones. Let's give the drones a chance to show us what they're made of. And I'll put in all 8 that I have left. Okay, and then I'm going to copy this. Like so. can squeeze through there. All right, let's take that out. And we'll probably take that out too. Okay. Next, we got the chlorine and the hydrogen, and then we need to pump those into 4 chemical plants to make the hydrogen chloride. And we can put those right here. Why not? I'm triggered right now. They got the hydrogen coming out of the top and chlorine the bottom, and then here it's reversed. That's just completely unacceptable. Okay, there's the hydrogen. And there's the chlorine. And none of that's flowing because I haven't gotten any water yet. But we can imagine how great it's going to be when the water finally arrives. Okay. And then finally, that pumps into 24 machines making solid fuel. Okay, so I'm going to put that into a tank. And then we'll put a pump on that side. All right. And this is where the iron is going to come in. To do this a little bit differently. Okay, process is running now. We'll just have to wait and see if the iron can keep up. Oh, okay. Now I know where this byproduct is coming for, because this recipe... The recipe produces more hydrogen than chlorine. All right, we get an excess of hydrogen. Okay. What else can I do with the rest of that hydrogen? I wonder if I can use it to make water. Okay, we can make fuel. We can make ammonia. We can turn the excess into water. if we have more oxygen. Maybe I should do that. Okay. So I'm going to have 1125 extra hydrogen, 18.75 per second. If I divide that by 3 and multiply by 2, if I have another 12.5 oxygen per second, then I can turn the excess hydrogen into water. 12.5 per second. I get 6 per second. I would need 3 more condensers. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. And then the 1125 a minute divided by 60, so that's 18.75 hydrogen per minute. Do I have more chemical plants? Now I do. Okay, this will use 30 hydrogen every 5 seconds. So that uses six hydrogen a second, right? Yeah. So I would need 4 of these. Okay. Now we just need to get the oxygen fed in. Okay, and then I'll set it up so that we pump out of there only when there's no water here, to make sure we don't get any anything backed up on the hydrogen. I'll need to put some more power poles up here. Okay. All right, so we turn this on when water is less than, let's say, 1,000. Okay. And that way we'll mostly use the water that we make from the excess hydrogen. Okay, and whoops, 24 of those, right? Yeah, 22.5, but I'm going to make it 24. Okay. And what I'll do is I'll set, whoops, I'll set this so we have one belt of iron and one belt of solid fuel. Okay. So we'll call that the iron. How much are we going to need? One every 30 seconds. Okay. Okay. So that's 4, 8, 12, 24. And what's up with the pipes? Oh, okay. Other bots are coming. Okay. And we have rocket fuel. Let's see how much water I make here. Making 40 per second. Whoops. And these need 80 per second. Okay, so I'm getting half the water I need just from consuming the excess hydrogen. Okay, solid fuel is done. Low density structures. That one should be fairly simple. And we're making that down there by the blue circuits. So let's head over there next. And then we'll be able to start making the tech cards. Okay, so for that we need copper, steel, and plastic. Oops. Huh. Okay, copper, steel, plastic. You can have some of that. You can have some of that. And you can have some of that. I don't have any drones. Okay, I need to go get more drones. Actually, let me put that in my logistics request. I think I should always have 30, let's say. Here they come. Great. Okay. And for that I need 20 machines. 20 machines, 3 ingredients. Well, that seems fairly simple. I don't know why I insist on building the whole thing manually. Need to start using my bots more. Oops. Is that a rock? Yeah. I'll do the power at the end. Okay, and then I need 5 copies. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And I guess the rest is going to be coming from up north. Okay. That is going to be consuming... Can I look at this per second? No. 450 copper plate. 7.5. That's half a belt. Okay, so we'll do a full belt of copper, and then we'll do half belts of the other ingredients. Okay. Now we're just waiting on the drones. Okay, here they come. I'm not going to wait around because I want to get those science cards started before this episode is over. Tech cards. Okay, so almost there. What's the crafting speed on research server? 1. Okay. All right, so now I pull in 3 ingredients plus blank tech cards. .8 machines making tech cards. And how many copper wire machines would I need? Less than 1. Okay. So I could do... So there's my tech cards. Let's get the research servers. I'll put those right here. Three of these. Right? Yeah, I'm not pulling any of these ingredients in from anywhere else. So, blue circuits, rocket fuel, and low density structures. Now the rocket fuel and low density structures, if they're anything like vanilla, they only stack in 10s. So because of that, I'm going to give both of these guys 10 drones. And they might even need more than that. And I'm also considering adding a mod. There's a mod where you can make crates. So you can take items, you can put them in a crate, and then you can load the crates into the drones. I think that might be a good way to do it. That'll essentially increase your storage, or your throughput, I should say. Okay. Okay, and that's it. Oh, let's put, I'll just put 3 in there. All right, I think that's all we need. Let's clean up these belt paths. Okay, I'm going to have to clean this whole belt. Because I reversed the order. There we go. Looks like I did the same thing here too. Oops. See, there's blue on both sides of the belt here for some reason. There we go. Okay. All right. Yeah, I can't see the stack size here. Yeah, so we're just waiting for these bots to get in. There's one. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's more than 10. That's good. Just waiting on blue circuits. This must be them. Here they come. How many are they carrying? We have no idea. Let's find out when they unload. $500 and, okay, 600, I guess. They can carry 600 each. That's 3 stacks. So it looks like the drones are currently carrying 3 stacks at a time. All right, let's see these research servers get to work. Cool. And let's look at the queue. So I've got logistics system, which is what we've been working towards for a while. Robopart Mark IIs will be next. And then Military 4, which will unlock power armor. Well, what else do we get from Military 4? Better shotgun shells and grenades. Okay, I'm not really using any of those. I don't care. But I will get Power Armor Mark II, which will be great. And we will get artillery after that, which will also be great. So those are the first things that I want to do with this newfound technology. Wait a minute. Yeah, 45 a minute. Okay. Sorry, I just had a moment of doubt about my calculations. But I think we're good. Lots of disco parties going on. That's what I like to see. It seems I have way more labs than I actually need. Yeah, they're not using up a lot of power. That's okay. See, I like this. Now there's like actually a computer doing the research instead of an assembly machine. That seems to make more sense to me. Okay. Logistics system, air purification, more power. So for more power, we need uranium processing. And to do uranium processing, we need uranium mining. There we go. That's the right order. Yeah, I feel like we could lose a couple rows of these labs and we would be fine. These are 30 seconds, well, 45 seconds. Maybe once we get into the longer durations, I guess I'll leave the labs for now. Like I said, it doesn't really hurt anything to have extra labs. Okay, so for the uranium, I think this is the closest mine. So what we'll need to do is I could either bring a rail out this side. I think I'll just leave this end closed. This will be the only entrance and exit, so we'll go north and then east to pick up that uranium. So as I have time, I will work on building the rail and the outpost that I need for that. I wish there was some closer, but looks like that's it. So I'll start working on that, and like we saw before, we're going to need hydrochloric acid for that. Or sulfuric acid, rather. I wonder if there's a way that I can make that. I might have to take it by train. Yeah. There's not really any way to make it locally unless I have iron and petroleum. It would be cool if I could make the acid on site. But I don't think I'll be able to do that. I think we'll have to do it. We'll have to take it by train. So that's the other thing I'll do. I'll set up... I might need to step up my acid production. I'm not sure how we're doing on this. How are we doing on this? Well, I got a full tank. I can pipe some of it up here. Probably just do a 1-1 train for the acid. In fact, what I can do is I'll make the uranium train. I'll just have, it'll still be a 1-4, but I'll have 1 fluid wagon and then 3 cargo wagons for the uranium. Just so we can do it all with a single train. So I'll work on setting that up. All right. Well, thanks again for watching, everybody. I appreciate you all. Appreciate the support and the nice comments. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.